I fucking went, dude. I was. It should have been like 7 to 15, but he fucking intercepted the ball and got a good score. He's like he was good. Like he could have beat me. On
EA Sports as we are in the inner
on offense-wise, he was good. I kind of figured him out in the fourth quarter and shut him down.
Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys.
But
here's the kicker.
Yeah, that's 7 games in a row I won.
This one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone.
Even though you picked that color.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Did you?
Here's the first carry.
I saw you lost 2 in a row already online.
It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but
you gonna watch the game tonight?
The tackle made by KJ Wright.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
On third down, it's Prescott.
But you can't?
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Yeah, I know.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Let's go, you tighten up. Let's go, you tighten up.
Wait. Oh, that's
on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and 11. Again to Elliott.
Oh.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long. Prescott from the gun on third.
Oh, you idiot!
Complete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road.
Yeah, I saw your guy fucking switch up. I'm like, oh, shit, pick
establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Nice kick. You ass. Why don't you catch it?
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's Wilson. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And now
nice.
To the races,
nice block, dude.
And all the way
that might be your best run.
Seattle. Chris Carson, 49 yards.
That block is what got you that good run.
Strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first down.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball
I got a notification saying, oh, no, that was
loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. The give is to Elliott. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Check, walk 54, walk 54. And here we go, watch the pass.
Falcons won, Ravens won. Just the Patriots lost. Well, they must have a bye week.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott.
What? Why did he stop?
Picked up by Brad McDougal. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Jets won.
Well, it's a cold night. And whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And
Dolphins
that may have been what happened there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Against the Colts.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I mean, it's only second quarter, but yeah.
So line of scrimmage
Bears
still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Is their crappy quarterback?
Here's Carson.
This game? Yeah, he was. I mean, he got 3 touchdowns, but it's 16 for 23 for 173 yards. That's good in Madden because of the timing, but
after 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out.
What we got?
There's Wilson to throw. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 31 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point.
Yep.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
What, maybe 5 more minutes?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
What's up? You guys ain't trying. You guys are not
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 13-7.
Vic.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Big footprint on the
And
snow.
no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. There's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Nick Malore.
I thought you were throwing it to the guy that I was going to intercept the ball to.
11 yards there.
I didn't see that guy.
Down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case,
you're not here. I'm going to make some country ribs
resulted.
And
today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And that is incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Completes it to Dixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 minutes.
You had to take a jet boat ride up the river, or go with the headwaters and float down, on a rafting.
Are you using the Cowboys when you play online?
Hike or ride a horse back in. Not many people rode horses.
No.
Not many people hiked. It was, probably the main ranch back there.
Because you play more than you play online?
It would be a 2-week hike if you were hoofing it.
Yeah,
but,
that makes sense.
Knowing somebody that was a backcountry.
Yeah, that's good. I don't hate the Seahawks.
Every once in a while. Especially.
Oh, yeah, I respect Wilson.
When you see stuff that didn't make sense in the snow,
But we beat.
Kind of interesting, and it didn't make sense until later.
But we beat their ass last year.
Should I go into that?
2 times.
Yeah, well, just for instance, way back in the backcountry, that.
Babe, if they're tender, they need to be in cold water, please. No. Would you like to?
Remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Why did that
They
guy
get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down Seahawks. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Yeah, just turn it off.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Wilson.
Oh,
It is incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
Well, so many times defensive backs
pick
get
or
caught playing
sack,
man
and you
rather
fucking
than
got
football,
lucky.
but not in this case. That's an excellent play.
Neither
Did
happened.
exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
Yep, as a result, knocks it down. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Big time, because you said it before it happened.
And that drives coaches insane.
Damn.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't
Damn,
feel right,
I'm like, what the hell? What the hell are you talking about, man? Nothing happened yet.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, you almost got me.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he cuts right sideline and some room to go.
Damn.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point up and through by Myers. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with
Pick that shit and run it back.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Being chased out left. That is Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to
This
get
might be
it
your
back.
game because you're getting all the good luck.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it's going to be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
54, right there, 54
On third down, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. The 40, the 30, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has
He's the one I was yelling
touchdown.
at to intercept, remember?
Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. That's fielded in the end zone.
You off tomorrow?
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
I got work.
What about the 23-yard
I don't know about kids.
line?
Yeah. No, but I'm not sure if they have to go to school or not.
Coming to the line here to begin their next
They
drive,
don't?
the Seahawks offense.
Oh, they do.
And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up.
You know why
out
they
of
probably have them
bounds.
going to school
He'll get
for,
3
what is it,
yards on the
Veterans Day?
scramble there at second down.
Because this is a military town, city. So all the
To
parents
throw again on second down.
look like they have to work.
Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, they've all been going together.
It's crazy because you're just using my game style.
The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
You think I would fucking be able to, like,
job there defensively to clamp down because
have you have 0
they've been on
points.
their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence.
I noticed that you're not. I noticed that you're not juking. You're not juking like with the buttons anymore.
I could come right
You're
back
using your
out.
own.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself,
Yeah, it works, right?
Say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection.
Oh!
They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately,
Oh, the snow.
Now, if this was
That
a
was-
clear day in September,
dude,
I'd
that
say
was-
this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest
What
about
was
it. In
the
these elements,
range?
the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
I call that play a success.
How many yards was
a nice
it?
inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Again, it's Elliott. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, he just bumped up his personal stats with the second score, but they still have some ground to make up.
Not terrific for today because of what you just said. They're still down on the scoreboard. But later in the year, when he piles it all up and starts to think about contract time, that's a pretty good deal for him. And I know darn well that you got him in fantasy football, don't you?
I don't. You always think I just appreciate that you think I'm smart enough to have him in fantasy.
No, you are.
Thanks. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high-percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
They run again with Carson. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Seahawks on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Wilson. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel
what was I down by?
28 yards.
21?
As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Wilson. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much... And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. DeMarcus Lawrence. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's
you know what I did?
And he'll take it down here just
every
shy of the
play
15
that
at the 16-yard
said
line.
like
And now with 1:52
You allow
to go, we
11
get another pause in the action.
plus yards or 10 plus yards, I picked. Because I was like, all right, he's already beating me. I might as well get those yards down.
And they'll get him down right
And
around
that's how I
the
was able
16.
to stop you.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL.
Play,
but the
this
ones
game,
that go to the Pro Bowl,
you didn't do nothing bad.
they have refined route running ability.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
And you still have a chance.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Okay.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
And you've done that before.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It could have been bad for you with those fumbles, but you fumbled out of bounds.
Events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit
You
of
fumbled
it,
2
but it
times
showed
without a bounds.
confidence. Hey, I get confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
It's complete to Lockett, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. He'll look to throw.
They didn't get out of bounds, but that's okay. They need one more just like that to give themselves a chance.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you describe that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. There you go on the field, but okay, I see you. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
Oh, why did you pick it, you idiot?
Zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Wilson to throw. It's caught. Lockett.
Game over.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Well, no doubt an electrifying
Trophy
finish
earned.
to have
Come
it
back
down
city.
inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't. He wrote.
And they had the final shot.
Did you see my trophy on there, on your screen?
That close to the end zone. They don't get it
Did it
in,
show
so
it?
they'll regret that. But flip it over. Making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL
comeback
on EA Sports.
First time in the snow.
From Baltimore, good night, everybody.
Until next time.